Hey everyone, friends! Welcome to my channel. If you've never made Napoleon cake before, this recipe will change everything. It's soft, creamy, and melts in your mouth. Just look at this texture. Thin layers and a creamy, smooth filling. This is a recipe I've been using for many years. It's a true family favorite. I'll leave the full list of ingredients in the description under the video. Alright, let's start with the dough. We're making a quick and simplified version of puff pastry. First, I combine 1 egg, a pinch of salt, ice-cold water, and vinegar. Mix everything together and place it in the fridge. It's very important that everything stays cold. In a bowl, I add sifted flour. Now I'm going to grate the butter. The butter must be very cold. You can even leave it in the freezer for a little while before using. I grate it on a coarse grater, mixing it with the flour from time to time. Lightly mix everything with your hands so you'll get a soft, buttery crumb texture. That's exactly what we need. Now I make a well in the center and pour in the liquid ingredients. Gradually bring everything together. At first, it may seem like the dough doesn't want to come together, but don't add any extra liquid. Just gently gather it with your hands. We do not need the dough. As soon as it comes together, that's enough. Now I shape it into a long piece and divide it into 10 equal parts. Each piece is slightly flattened like this. Place them onto a tray or plate and form the rest. If you knead too much, the butter will melt and you won't get those beautiful flaky layers. Look at the inside. The dough is not smooth. It's slightly crumbly with visible bits of butter. That's what gives us that perfect flaky texture. Cover with plastic wrap and place in the fridge. While the dough is chilling, let's make the cream. In a bowl, I crack 3 eggs and add part of the sugar. The rest of the sugar will go into the milk. Mix everything together. Add the starch and a little bit of cold milk. And mix until smooth with no lumps. Set it aside. Pour milk into a saucepan. Add the remaining sugar. Mix everything together and heat it until it's almost boiling. Now slowly pour the hot milk into the egg mixture, stirring constantly until smooth. Strain everything back into the saucepan to make the cream extra silky. Cook over medium heat, stirring constantly until it thickens. The cream should become thick, smooth, and glossy. It's very important to bring it close to a boil. This is when the starch fully activates. Strain it again into a bowl. Cover it with plastic wrap touching the surface, and place it in the fridge to cool completely. Now back to the dough. I roll it out directly on parchment paper, lightly dusted with flour. Take 1 piece at a time. Keep the rest in the fridge. Roll it out to about 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch thick, which is about 2 to 3 millimeters. The dough is soft, elastic, and very easy to work with. Just make sure to dust with flour so it doesn't stick. Keep in mind, the layers will shrink during baking, so roll them slightly larger than your desired size. I will trim my baked layers using a lid about 7 inches in diameter, which is around 18 centimeters. Don't forget to prick the dough well with a fork so it doesn't puff up too much. I can fit 2 layers on one baking tray, so I roll out the second one right away. Bake in a preheated oven at 410 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 210 degrees Celsius, until lightly golden. Mine baked for about 11 minutes, but every oven is different. Just watch your layers. Take them out and continue baking the rest. Trim the hot layers using a lid. This gives you nice, even circles. Look at these beautiful golden layers. We now have 10 thin, crispy, aromatic layers and a whole bowl of crumbs for coating the cake. Let me show you up close. You can clearly see the flaky structure. They're thin, crispy, and very airy. Just look how delicate they are. They literally crumble in your hands. Now let's prepare the crumbs. You can crush them using a rolling pin or just with your hands. It turns into a crunchy topping that honestly tastes amazing even on its own. Now let's finish the cream. The butter should be at room temperature, soft and easy to press. Place it into a mixer bowl and whip until light, fluffy, and pale. You'll see how it transforms. It becomes airy and holds its shape well. Meanwhile, the custard base is more yellow. You can clearly see the difference. Lightly whisk the cooled custard until smooth. Now add it gradually into the whipped butter. Do not overmix. As soon as everything comes together, stop. At this point, the cream is ready. If you want a lighter texture, you can also whip heavy cream separately and gently fold it in. Honestly, I love this cream. It's simple but so delicate and delicious. Let's assemble the cake. Spread a little cream on the base to secure the first layer. I use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of cream per layer. Layer by layer, spread the cream. Don't be shy with it. You can also add berries or nuts if you like. Gently press each layer, but don't press too hard. They are very delicate. Once assembled, cover the top and sides with cream. Today, I'm going with a classic finish, coating the entire cake with crumbs. Wrap it with acetate and a ring to hold the shape. Cover the top. And place it in the fridge for a few hours. After chilling, remove the ring and the wrap. Look at this. Smooth, neat, just perfect. Decorate as you like. I'm adding happy birthday letters. The cake is about 7 inches in diameter and about 4 to 4.5 inches tall, which is around 10 to 11 centimeters. And here's the inside. Soft, layered, fully soaked. It cuts easily and melts in your mouth. The cake weighs about 3.6 pounds, which is around 1.6 kilograms. Napoleon turns out soft, balanced in sweetness, and incredibly delicious. I really hope you'll love this recipe and try it. Wishing you success in the kitchen. Don't be afraid to experiment. See you in the next video.